All right, and we are back in the center of Paris, and we're gonna check out some restaurants today, and who knows what else we'll get into. But this is such a cool looking area here at Gare de Lyon, and we're gonna try to find a nice restaurant for some really good French food. And take a look at this. Is so amazing. Too bad this bus is here though. But what I wouldn't give to have public transportation like this where I was from. Actually, I don't really like the public transportation here. I think it sucks. I think it really sucks, but it works. It'll get you there, but it's frustrating. It's not efficient, depending on where you are, I guess. For us, it's definitely not efficient. All right. So we're gonna start off at some restaurant that was recommended by the channel, Les Frenchies, and we'll test out their recommendations and see how solid they are. All right, we're gonna make a left right here, I guess. She said turn left, so there we go. All right, so we're about 15 minutes away from the restaurant that we have decided on today. So I'm excited to try some genuine, authentic Paris food, or French food in Paris, which we haven't really done yet. And underneath this arch, looks like a cool little area. All right. So we're gonna walk down this little street here and check it out. There were a couple cafes at the beginning, and now it looks like all just businesses. Something tells me that these are the restaurants to look for. Oh wow, that pizza there looks amazing. Not gonna zoom into it, but Impasto is the name of that place. Here's another little spot. Oh wow. So Bldg. Oh, look at this little alley here. This looks really cool. I love little alleys like this. Got murals on the wall. And these cobblestone pathways. All right. Graffiti. Oh, I'm in the bike lane. I better get out. All right, so our first eating spot is going to be Beaupain, Haynes Bio, whatever that says. Pardon my ignorance, but check this out, man. This has won some awards for flan, however you say it. But let's take a look. Let me just show you through the glass here. Oh, that raspberry thing looks great, dude. Oh man. They have some macarons, they have some brownies here. Look at this pistachio cheesecake, that chocolate cheesecake. Oh, look at that. That looks great. We're going in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these sandwiches here.
Do you want anything, Lola?
The sandwiches look great.
I don't know, what do you want to get?
That is pistachio flan. It says they won flan awards for their flan here. They won awards for their flan. We're gonna have to try the flan. Get the flan. They won awards for flan.
Actually,
Get the
I
flan.
have some of this also.
We also have some of those quiches here. Look at that. Artichoke hearts and tomatoes. Oh man.
Do you want one of the croissants?
Oh my goodness, look at those croissants. Those are huge. Those look so awesome. But we're gonna have to get one of those. But that looks great, man. If I wasn't going to eat somewhere, I'd have to get that.
I know. I'm like, do I really want to eat at the restaurant?
Artichoke hearts and tomatoes. Dude, sign me right up. Cute little dining area as well. This place is just awesome, man. And look at this. This place is famous. Alright, check that out. We got a, it's the chocolate croissant and a little piece of cake here. And then we've got this, the flan, whatever you call it, and the croissant. I really enjoyed my stuff there. That flan was nice. It was creamy, and I loved that the pistachio kind of had like a peanut butter feel to it. That was great, and I really enjoyed the croissant. It was pretty good as well. So yeah, that place is solid. And up next is going to be Chez Paul. This was recommended by the channel Les Frenchies. So we're going to see what the hype is all about. I'm sure if they recommend it, it's probably worth visiting. Cool looking spot though. Alright, and so Stella's got this. It's like a goat cheese salad. There's like pieces
Warm
of
goat cheese with toast and salad.
Oh my god, that looks so good. Wow. And then I got, this is our appetizer. We got 6 snails. And it comes with bread. And just look at that. They are just immersed in this garlic butter stuff, man. This looks so good. Wow. And when in Paris, you always have to try the onion soup. I've heard so much about the onion soup. I have not tried it yet. But here it is, man. Served in this nice little pot. The onion soup. Wow. And they served the onion soup with this stack of bread here. So, yeah, this is going to be good. All right, so Ginger and I each got this pepper steak. What was the name of it again? This looks amazing. So in English, it's a pepper steak. In French, it starts with a P. I don't know the name of it. Pauvre? Okay.
Oh, pauvre.
Oh, pauvre. Oh, right. Yeah, and I see them eating this a lot on Les Frenchies, so I figured I'd try it myself. Maybe I'll do a little dance like that Anton dude. That's awesome. But, and then we got these, looks like scallop potatoes. And look at that. Fries. Yay. This is awesome looking, man. Oh my god, look at that. Wow, look at how juicy that is. Is that good, honey? I shouldn't ask her while she's just taking a bite, but I'll give you guys the rundown. But let's take another look at that. Oh my goodness. That looks so good. Alright, so Chez Paul. Excellent. And there it is. Huh. It's just epic right there. Alright, so Chez Paul was Les Frenchies on point. Are they legit? I'm gonna have to say yes, because I love my steak. My pepper steak was delicious. It was so good. You got this nice like wine flavor in it. You got the pepper, the cream, the steak itself, which was delicious. Perfectly done. Couldn't ask for anything better. That was delicious. That was amazing. The potatoes were also great. The scalloped potatoes and the fries, all just wonderful. And I really also love the snails. The snails were fantastic. Dipping the bread in that garlic butter sauce as well was so good. And I also really like that onion soup with the cheese toast floating on the top of it, and then onions perfectly cooked into the broth. That was a wonderful meal. I can't recommend this place enough. I highly, highly, highly recommend Chez Paul here in Bastille, the 18th Arrondissement, Paris, France. And check this out here. Look at this really cool street. Another narrow road with cobblestone, with a cobblestone path going through. So we're gonna stroll down this Nice little street here. And we're on our way to see Jim Morrison's tomb. Something I've been wanting to see my whole life. I'm a lifelong Jim Morrison fan. I love the Doors. So this will be a really crazy moment. The Rolling Stones. Somebody likes the Rolling Stones here, I think. Oh, there's Kurt Cobain. Looks like Robert Smith over there. Look, it's Robert Smith and Kurt Cobain. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. There's Robert Smith, Batman, Kurt Cobain, Jimi Hendrix, U2, Johnny Cash, Giving the Bird. Oh, the Sex Pistols with Sid Vicious, awesome. And you know what else is on here? Elvis and Kiss, Jimi Hendrix again, and there's Jim Morrison. This is such a cool area. I really love it here. All right, so we're gonna go to this Épicier Asiatique Kazoo Mart. It's right around the corner from where we just ate at Chez Paul on this charming little pathway here. Oh man, non-alcoholic beer. Do they have it? I will drink it right now. They got everything here. They got bottles of bubble tea. You can get rice milk, coconut, water. It's okay. All these nice little drinks. You can get the bobas, the fruit drinks. They got it all here, man. Sparkling watermelon. And of course they've got some beers. It looks like some sake that she's looking at.
Soju.
It's a nice store here. You got a lot of snacks. Oh man, Hello Kitty Taro milk tea, that's great. You got taro and grape jelly, boba. Check out that sake right there. They even have these frozen like slush drinks here. Huh. Here's a little bar, and I just love all these flowers on the building. That is so cool. And then there's Nikki Club with the red flowers over it. Look, it's the Charlotte Club. That's my hometown. Charlotte, North Carolina. Charlotte. The Yellow Mad Monkey. So this is like a big club area. Even they have a sushi club there. You can go to the club and eat sushi. It's freaking awesome, dude. So, we are officially in, well, we've been in the 11th Arrondissement. And this is a really cool place. This is the Bastille district. I don't know if we're going to see the Bastille today. I think we took a turn away from it. But just to show you how cool the Bastille district is, the 18th Arrondissement. This is just so amazing, man. Wow. This place is so cool. It is chock full of restaurants, bars, clubs, eateries. Here's like a little pita spot, Mediterranean food. You just walk right up to the window, order yourself one of these wonderful pitas. This is a really cool spot and a fitting place for someone like Jim Morrison to be laid to rest. I love this mural right here. It's just so colorful in some parts. Got a lot of graffiti here. Oh, wow. Restaurant Vietnamese. They have a lot of cool stuff here. And it just goes on like this. It's just a whole nother cool, and this comes up to me as somewhat trendy, or a very trendy area of Paris. Oh, look at that. Ice cream shop right there. Oh, tacos. I wonder if they're like the tacos I'm used to or the French style tacos. Both are good. So yeah, these are the French tacos. And for those who don't know, that is a French taco. It's kind of like a burrito. Kind of like a burrito. Not exactly a burrito, but it's full of cheese and meat and whatever. Just not the beans. And I mean, it is a little bit different than a burrito, but they're pretty good. And there is another taco place. They are quite popular here. I wish I could have the best of both worlds and have both styles of taco. So that would be nice. But I've seen mainly the French tacos, which I love, but I do miss the Mexican style taco, the ones we have in the Americas. Those tacos are just delicious, man. And I really do miss them, along with the root beer. That's another thing I really miss here is root beer. A&W Zero, man. That was my jam. There's pizza and a My Boutique. Lots of clothing shops here, as you'd expect from a more trendy neighborhood. Check out this spot. Sorry. Wow. This is a cool looking place. Look in there. Oh man. The Mecha Bunny from outer space. How cool is this, man? That is a restaurant with some style. One thing that really stands out about this place is the architecture style. It's a lot different than what I've seen so far in Paris. And you gotta love these fruit stands that you find all over Paris, where you can get some nice fresh fruit. And there's a Carrefour City. Pick up some groceries. Just love this place. Here's a little snack bar. I don't know if you can just walk up there and order, but it kind of looks like it. Hey, I'm all for that. That is a cool looking spot right there. Whoa, look at that. Something about narrow roads with cars on both sides of the street. It looks cool, but it sucks having to drive down those roads. Loretta's Pizza coming in behind the wife and the fam. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh wow. Loretta's got some nice looking pizza here. Oh man. Whoa, look at that, dude. Loretta's Pizza, man. Looks like Roman style pizza, but looks really good. What do you have there? Sake?
Soju. I don't really like the way it tastes, but I'm gonna drink it. It's making me less of a bitch.
Oh, nice. Here is the most unique carousel I've ever seen. Look at this. You've got a boat. You got like a little boat right there. You got a fish. That is amazing. And then there's like a little airplane back here. Wow. This, from a distance, it looked like it was broken down or something, but no, this is a work of art. That's amazing. There's an old guy masturbating on a bench. I kid you not, he was. Look at this. Oh my god, dude. Oh my God, he's masturbating on the bench. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. All right, we're going to go see Jim Morrison. What a day this has been. This is such a beautiful building here. Oh shit, I'm in the bike. Let's get out of here. I guess I got to show you the whole square in its entirety. We are about 20 minutes away from Jim Morrison's grave. His tomb, I should say. It's a tomb. This is a really cool looking area though. And the street just looks awesome. It's a lot more colorful than what I've seen for the most part in Paris. So more of a more architectural variety, which I love that as well. Of course, I love the, you know, your typical Paris architecture as well. Cheese. All kinds of wonderful French cheese. So they love the Arrondissement of Paris. Definitely worth checking out. You're gonna have the Bastille monument. Of course, the original one no longer exists. And you've got some great restaurants. You got police chases. And you got Jim Morrison's grave. Just an interesting mix of things to do here, and ways to kind of embrace history. And there's Chloe. My dog's name is Chloe. Makes me want to go home and play with my dog now. I'm sorry, but I just love the urinoir. The urinoir. It's like a birdhouse. I see some birds in there going in and out. I don't know what they're doing, but that's pretty cool. Oh, nice. And here's like a little garden area you can walk through.
I would have thought this is where the dead body is.
No. We're this way. Six, but we still have a little bit to get there, and then we got to find it, and see it. And you're gonna see this on the way back. We can do that. But look at this little garden area. You can like walk through and look at the flowers, and yeah, Park Floral. Pretty nice. All right, and here is our first glimpse of the cemetery where Jim Morrison is buried.
Tried to like cut calories before and they were like disgusting.
Shiitake noodles, yes. They were bad.
Yeah.
And there it is. And we're going in to pay our respects to one of the most iconic rock stars, musicians, singers of all time. This place is really fancy. These are some really nice tombs. It would be interesting to learn a little bit more about these people, because it seems like everyone here has some story of significance. To have a grave like this, you must. I mean, this is pretty extravagant. Alright, I got a read on Ginger. She's kind of moseying around and it's like she's going shopping. She's got to stop at everyone she sees and take pictures of it. And so as you come up, you take this right-hand turn right at this one, and it's just right around the corner. Finally, my wife finds something she likes in Paris. The tombs. And here's a water fountain where anyone can fill up their water bottles, get a nice drink. Alright, and that's the corner where the water fountain is. And I think you walk straight up here. Here in a moment we're going to take a turn. And there it shall be. Alright, we're almost there. I'm doing a voiceover because I was never alone during my visit to Jim Morrison's tomb, and I wanted to be respectful of the people around me because this is a very important figure in both my life and I'm sure just about everyone else who stopped by. And I wanted everyone to have a chance to really live in this moment, to really absorb this moment without me talking and filming a video. But yeah, look at all these people that came by. But there he is again, the greatest, Jim Morrison. I just couldn't believe I was standing right in front of Jim Morrison's grave, right in front of his tomb. Jim Morrison's remains were literally right there under the ground. It's quite an experience. That is Caesar Pereira, or Casimir Pereira. In a beautiful place to be laid to rest. Fit for a king, the Lizard King. It's been over 54 years since Jim Morrison passed away at the young age of 27. And to this very day, people flock to visit his grave. It was very busy at times, and there was always somebody else there, at least somebody else there, but there were people in and out the whole time I was there, and I was there for a long time. And it just shows how impactful Jim Morrison was, how timeless he was, and his music and his voice. The Doors will live for as long as humanity. Female Bastard David. Wow. Bastard David, female Bastard David.
Wow. They gave his bastard kids a formal resting place.
Yeah, I wonder who Bastard David is. This looks really cool, this little walkway, this path with the trees on both sides kind of pointing in different directions. And so if you go over to this little map, you got all these numbers of notable people, and you can just find the number right there on the map. Like for example, there's Jim Morrison, and that's what, and it shows what the person did. Chain 2, I guess that's a singer, I'm guessing. And so you can find him right there. He's number 30, so you know Jim Morrison's right there. All right, and we are exiting the cemetery. All right, and next we are heading to the Bastille. We're gonna check out the Bastille. Then we're gonna go. Where else did you want to go? We're gonna go down to the river, and I think we're gonna see the. Yeah. And we're still in the 11th Arrondissement, but a more traditional looking place, a more Parisian looking place. And this place is also lined with stores and shops and stuff. What? Look at this, you can get keys and tampons in this store. That is quite an interesting store there. What a business niche. Now this looks more like the Paris that I'm used to, but it is nice to mix it up and see some different colors and architecture. You know, slightly different.
Happy hour. I should stop and get a drink.
Yeah, get a drink, dude. All right, we are here at this awesome looking fruit stand. And I guess we're gonna get Lola a little snack here. We're gonna get Lola a little snack. She's a vegetarian. Oh, this is lovely. And some nice AC as well. There's that park bench, and some unsuspecting couple is just sitting there, no idea, oblivious to the fact that something took place there.
Over there.
That would make them not want to sit. This man right here has no idea what I saw take place just a few short hours before. Yes. Oh gosh. I love the Smurf. It's a Smurf pixel mural. This is awesome. I guess we're going into Carrefour. All right, let's do it. This is small Carrefour. Very small Carrefour. These things can be huge, like 2 Walmarts stacked on top of one another. Well, maybe not quite that big, but maybe like a Walmart and a half. You know, between the 2 floors. Or maybe a whole Walmart between 2 floors, but they're pretty big. So there's a whole grocery store section here. This is like a grocery store in line. All right. All right, this is pretty much the way we came. We're going to see the Bastille now before you head on over to do some other fun, adventurous things. And this is where we came from before, down this little street. We're going in the opposite direction. We're about 6 minutes from the Bastille or so. 5 or 6 minutes. So we'll get to cram that in. Let's see what else we can do today. Oh, that looks nice. Bldg. Ooh, look at that. Chinese street food right there, man. I don't know if that's Chinese, but it looked good. Alright, it looks like my wife wants a crepe from Gelato Natural, or maybe a gelato. See any gelato you like there? Alright, so we're approaching the Bastille. This is a historically significant spot. The original Bastille is no longer, but this is the monument. It was burned down during the French Revolution, so it was a prison. And this is where it once stood. Right there, that monument is the Bastille Monument. This is a really cool area, though. And we're right by this. Looks like it's a convention center. Not sure exactly what it is, but I like the screen on the front of it. It's got a large LED screen. There's the Cafe Malou. Alright, so we safely made it across the street, thank goodness. And still have to look at that cafe. Can't tell you how good it is, but it looks great. But here we are, right in front of this thing. And July 14th was Bastille Day. They shot off fireworks. It's like the 4th of July for France.
You can picture when we're on the train. You're not doing
There's a good shot of it. And there's a nice shot at this monstrous, beautiful monument. Just a really cool sight. You can always sit here and reflect and people watch and just look at all these awesome sights like that and that. Paris is just such an amazing city. And now we are entering the neighborhood where Jim Morrison lived for the last few months of his life. So this is quite interesting to see. It's the Rue Castex. And we are turning down the street where Jim Morrison lived. Wow. So when Jim Morrison moved to Paris, this was his neighborhood. This was his world. These are cafes he probably walked past and probably ate at a few of them. This was it. When you're walking here, you know you're walking on the same streets that Jim Morrison walked. And that's pretty cool. Wow. So that's it right there. That was where Jim Morrison passed away. This building right here. Alright, so that top floor right there, not the top floor, but the second from the top, because here they count 0, 1, 2, and then 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and that's where Jim Morrison died and lived the last month of his life, and that's where he tragically passed away at the age of 27. Right there. That's where Jim Morrison lived. That's where he was found dead by Pamela in his bathtub. On July 3rd, 1971. And we'll take a walk down his old neighborhood. And I'm not sure where we're off to next. I think Tinder's hungry again, so we'll show you another great food place. Alright, we're going now to Bldg. This place is cute. So cute. Alright. Oh man. Pistachio. What a cool little place here. And here is my beloved. It's pistachio dipped in pistachios. So, yeah, this looks awesome. Alright, now it's time to dig in Balti's. That just looks amazing. This is an awesome gelato spot. Yeah, that's a pretty good gelato. Pistachio with the nuts on it, added some texture, but honestly, I could have done without the nuts because the gelato itself was so good. Alright, and here we are. Looking for our restaurant for the evening. Alright, so I think we're going to some fondue place, if I'm not mistaken. That's the plan anyways. But look at all these beautiful cafes here. This would be
2.9.
It's a 2.9. That's awesome. Oh my god, I'm so eager to try that. 2.9. Look at Burger King has an ice burger. It's got Nutella and I guess ice cream. I don't know. But we're a few minutes away from this spot that we're going to be eating dinner at. I would do anything for a non-alcoholic beer right now. And I used to always make fun of people who drank non-alcoholic beer. Like, what's the point? I get it now. I get it. And I will gladly take the butt of those jokes now. Here's the sushi club. This is a sushi, all-you-can-eat sushi. And so for, yeah, I think it's like 20 euros or something. You can get all these different rolls. And it's made to order, all-you-can-eat sushi. We have places like that in Charlotte, North Carolina that are unsurpassed in my opinion, but I've yet to try one of these places here. Mr. Tokyo. Alright, so I guess this is where we're going. La Chalet Savoyard. And this is...
It's like cheese. How could it not be that?
Yeah, alright, you walk in through here. Oh, this is nice. Wow. Cool vibe here. Alright, and they're gonna cook the raclette right in front of us. Oh, it's gonna be great. So this place serves all-you-can-eat raclette, and then they give you meat and potatoes and stuff like that to eat with the raclette. Should be interesting. And still also got some fondue. Then we got some bread and a jar of little mini pickles. Ginger's wine is served in this little carafe. That's pretty interesting. I like that. And it looks like almost like a double shot, what you would get from, you know, what you would get normally. Let's see how that fills up. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. This is our meat plate. It's got like salami and prosciutto and all this other stuff. Looks great. Look at ham. And over there are the big potatoes. And here's the raclette. Look at that. That's massive, dude. So yeah, they're gonna cook this raclette in front of us. And yeah. Raclette heated at the table with all these yummy things. And I got a Coke Zero. And some more bread. Look at that. Oh man, look at all that cheese. Oh. Wow. Oh man. Look at that. Oh, that looks so delicious. Oh raclette off. And check this out. Look at this right here. You get a nice slab of this raclette cheese, some meats, breads, all kinds of stuff. But this is great. You can just eat all the raclette you want. This stuff is like sacred where I'm from. I told him I'm done, dude. Oh my god, and this just keeps cooking. I'm about to unplug it. Oh, and that is the end of that wonderful experience. So yeah, you're not going there for like a Michelin star experience. You're going in there because you love raclette, and raclette is like always, you know, one of those things. It's just a delicious treat, and to be able to just eat all the raclette you want, it's an experience. It's like an all-you-can-eat sushi place that does it really good. This place has great raclette. It has great. I mean, like mixing the pickles with the meats and the, you know, you could just kind of make it really, really good with all the stuff that they have there. Just mix a little bit of pickle with a little bit of meat, a little bit of bread, you know, do that sort of thing. And a little bit of potato. Those potatoes were delicious. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought that was a great value. I mean, $30 a person, but, you know, sit there and enjoy your raclette. You get a little creative with the different configurations you can make there. I'm happy. It was good. That was good. But just take a look at this. Taking you right into the action here in Paris. This is just so cool. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm loving my life now. This is just great. But unfortunately, we only have a few more weeks left in Paris, and then we head to Nancy. Smaller town, something simpler to get around. It is pretty complicated to get around here if you don't understand French and know the system that well. We've figured it out every time, but it's just very time consuming. When you're walking from one, or when you're going from, you know, one end of the city to another and having to learn how the trains work, what train goes where. Check out that big McDonald's over there, dude. All right, we're walking back to the train station. And I'm in the bike lane. Gotta watch these bike lanes, man. If that biker's like distracted and you walk in his lane, you're gonna have a bad day, and so's he. Or she. All right. It's just amazing how at night Paris comes alive with so many people eating in these sidewalk cafes. This is just such a great vibe. Oh, I just absolutely love this city. I am kind of heartbroken that I have to leave here. You know what they say.
Did you see those giant beers they had?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I want a beer from there.
Yeah.
Like a bucket of beer.
I know. These buildings are just so pretty, man.
In my fucking picture.
Oh, wow. All right. We have a train to catch. It is time to get out of here. Alright, I need to stop filming because she got lost. She went the wrong way. What do you think of that? That's funny. I just love to show off these places, these cafes, because they just have a certain energy to them. And check that out. Such a cool looking spot. And here's Gare de Lyon. We're gonna grab our train. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I greatly appreciate anyone who took the time to watch this. Give us a like and a subscribe. And stay tuned because soon we're moving to Nazi France. There's not as many videos, not nearly as many videos on Nazi France. You know what they say? There's Paris, but the rest of France is France. And I'm glad to find out what all that is about, what that really means. So we'll see you next time. Just when I thought I was done, something happened with the train and now I'm on the bus. I'm gonna be riding the bus home. The bus! The bus. And I'm on the bus. Bus. The bus.